really proud of our team for finishing things off with undefeated home season and regular season championship, and we feel like that's a pretty special thing to accomplish, because it shows a willingness to come and work every single night out for a very long season. So I'm really proud of that accomplishment and a big step for our program.
Coach, you forced 17 turnovers, got 10 steals. How dangerous is this team defensively, and why is that so important?
Well, we still have plenty of room for improvement in that area as well defensively. I think we did force 17 turnovers, which I am pleased with, but we gave up 75 points, and that's a few too many and for my liking. And but I think when we do guard and when we do rebound, we can be pretty special. We haven't always done that all year, but when we do, I like our chances.
Before the season, you talked a lot about being consistent from the start of the conference season. What does that show you that you've gone that whole way, now 13-3?
Yeah, I mean, that was the message, Jeremy, that I sent to our girls in the locker room right after the game, is just that we made it our goal to have a lot more sustained success and to not have those dips and lulls. And while there were a couple little stretches or games that we kind of felt like, we gave away a little bit or we let get away from us, but for the most part, our team came to play and really took care of business, and we are very proud of being regular season champions.
It seems to me like that this whole run of success really started when Ray hit that three-pointer last year in the tournament. Am I wrong about that?
It feels that way. It
Yeah,
does. It feels that way. I mean, I think that Nicole Seekamp and Rachel and Lisa Loeffler, special seniors, and Taylor Moore in her own right with the way that she has contributed to our program, fighting through a lot of injuries to help us out. But those kids just kind of have turned a corner. They went through a lot of work to kind of get to that point, and then turned the corner, it feels like, and then have been playing with a lot of confidence since.
And those three seniors, quick math, 53 points combined. So that, I mean, in a big game, they really stepped up great.
I'm very proud of the fact that they could come out here on senior night and represent themselves in that way and play great. And we talked about how graduation day will be a sad day here at USD, but we're certainly not going to let senior day be a sad day. So proud of those kids. They played outstanding, and I thought Lisa in particular just hit big shots and was very efficient tonight. Played really good defense in 33 minutes. Just had to play a lot of defense today and just did some good things for us.
Seemed like Nicole was kind of in, especially the second half, kind of in big game mode there, making some good plays.
She really did. I mean, she's a special player. 20 points, but 9 assists. I mean, 4 steals. Just a very, very unique player, and I'm just privileged to have had the chance to be coaching her and excited to make a run with her here down the stretch.
Coach, obviously the mindset is to just get better next practice and one game at a time, but where does this team stand now moving into the postseason? Obviously the goal is to make it back in the tournament.
Right. I mean, every time that we huddle out this year, it's one team, one dream, and that dream for us is to be back in the NCAA tournament. And there's one way to make that happen, and that's to go win that tournament again. It's not an easy thing to do, and I think it's very evident the parity in our league this year, and anybody on any given night, and that's what happens in those, in this conference. And so I think it's a, very, very tough field, but it's gonna, we're gonna be confident heading into it.
Is it fair to say last year's experience certainly will help the team?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, I think it helps with confidence and letting us know that we can be successful, and we learned some lessons. And I think those first 2 years that we were able to play in that tournament and being able to go deep each one of those tournaments has taught us some things, and we'll hope to see if we can't do that again.
When you go in as the #1 seed this year, is that any different in years past?
Really, to me, the only difference is, we maybe, if we're fortunate enough to get a first round win, then we would get the benefit of a day off. But that first round game is not going to be an easy one, and you can't let anything, anybody on any given night can step up and get a win. And so, we're going to have to take care of business, and then we'll look forward if we happen to do that in that first round game to a day off this year.
Coach, what's it mean to you to win this regular season title?
It means a lot to me for these kids, and especially the 4 seniors that we celebrated tonight. And I just think they have poured their heart and soul into this program and done everything that myself or my staff has asked. And you know, it kind of gets me a little choked up just how special it is for them to be able to recognize that dream.
Western Illinois hung in there really right to the end. Those last 2 minutes, kind of what was going through your mind, or what kind of strategies were you thinking through?
Well, Western Illinois, every time we've played them, it's been a dogfight. And since I've been here, you know, tournament game at their place, at our place, it doesn't really matter. I know we won by 14 at their place, but they made a run down the stretch and pressed, and it was not as easy as it looked. And so certainly we knew that they were going to make a run and be capable of that. And you know, they've got a special player in Ashley Luke, and then a great supporting cast around her. And I thought in the first half, we didn't necessarily kind of get out to that supporting cast like we needed to. And you know, I thought that Reichelt kid in the second half really got some open looks and really sparked them in their comeback run. But they're a special team, and I think they're going to be playing, they should be playing fairly confident heading into that tournament.
Was this a stressful week for you as a coach? Preparing for 2 games, it meant a lot.
Yes, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit stressful, it was. And fortunately, I have a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old at home that kind of help relieve some of that stress when I get too uptight about things. But yeah, I think, you know, mostly just because, you know, I wanted it so bad for this team and these kids, and you know, for our fans here to be able to watch us close this season out undefeated at home. And you know, you just want so many people to be able to share in that and celebrate in that. So it was a little bit stressful, but that's the nature of the beast.